Hello, hello, and welcome back to stream 3 of Yon DevCom Project Minimum Effort Map Experiment. Last time we did things. We got to over the halfway point. We did the cave, explained the casino, we did the puzzle, we went over there, we found the singular intersection. Did a bleached castle. We did the misery. We did things, we went places. Today, we'll do more things and go more places. The wilderness is next. It's actually quicker to go this way than it is via the intersection, even though we've unlocked that teleporter. And the wilderness is just over there. Over there! This is one of the areas that I am most proud of. It's one of the best areas in the map, I think. That and the vast. Also, a couple of the ones that I spent the most time on. Nothing left in there. There's a random button here from when I was doing map making things, and I had a command block here at one point. And the command block is long gone, but I forgot to remove the button. So that is why the random button is there. I noticed it when Comp was playtesting, but decided to leave it in just for the funny. No need to remove it. Not harming anybody. So yes, we have mobs on bees. And they're killing me. Have the soup, actually. Should be using the trick shot bow as well. If I could aim proper. What is going on? There we go. Remove their bows and they become much easier. Have an igniter still too. There's a spawner over here. These aren't nearly as dangerous as the bee riders, but they do have a little bit of knockback. Not too bad though. And this area has a whole bunch of this plus max health armor, which I think we saw somewhere else as well. Maybe, possibly. I don't remember. Have we seen this before? Was there some of this over in Ant Farm? I think there might have been. Potatoes, lovely. So yes, this area is a bunch of cylinders stacked up on top of each other. Got some grass overlay. Got some more trees from the Eris Repository. And then we have some catenary brushes. Not sure what these are supposed to be, really. They're things. And then we have some manually built bridges on top of all of that. Bit of this. Inspired by Unmiracle's cylinders? No. Or at least not consciously. I am back in 1.19.3. I did just open up the world in a downgraded version, which doesn't appear to have corrupted anything. If it did, that would be funny, but maybe that fixed these, or maybe they're still hilariously broken. I don't know, it seems to have fixed these. Good. Yes, we have some creepers riding phantoms in this area too. These... Did that hit? I did hit. Phantom on its own is useless. Yes, we have those, we have the bee riders, we have the compass knockback guys, we have some spiders. When we get into the back half of the area, we'll have some cave spiders. Buzz off, bees! Untangle my mouse wire. This area is one of the most open in the map. It's still pretty linear if you want it to be. If you just follow the bridges and the paths. But there's a couple of different branches for that. And then there's a whole second layer of bridges down below. You can see some stuff down there, I think. What's that one across there? I think that's a bridge down there. Yeah, it's a bridge down there. Bada bing, bada boom. You don't have to go down to that second lower layer at all. The wall is at the back of the area over there. But there is a lot of further loot down below if you do go down there. Spiders, spiders, spiders. Just let this guy wither a little bit. Got a casino chip here. I think there are 3 of them in this area. 2 or 3. And here's the second armor set. And all of the armor in this area of this particular set improves wooden weapons. So it all synergizes quite well with this that we got from the casino before, which is better than anything in this area. This is plus 2 attack damage when you're using a wooden weapon. This is plus 20% attack speed when you're using a wooden weapon. So my attack is a little bit quicker now as well. The helmet is also 20% quicker. The chest plate and the leggings are plus 1 attack damage. So this plus 2 is better. If I can get the whole set, along with having this, I'll have plus 3 and 40% quicker weapon swing on my wooden swords. Which is very, very good. Maybe use the shattering axe against one of these. Disarm as much as I can. Break that. Some more disarming bows in this area as well, which I think we'll find in a second here. Just to ensure the player has them, because they're very good and very fun. The spawners are out in the open on pillars like this, but the spider spawners tend to be embedded into the trees. This is a safe zone. It only has an ender chest on it. Whoop. Some knockback would probably be useful. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Let's go up this way. Back there. Everywhere I expect the player to travel to has stairs. But you also do not have to use the stairs. You can definitely just make your own little staircases or block up a few blocks and get up that way, if you're so inclined. Yes. Another item that fits the wooden swords theme. So it's attack damage, which is more than a regular wooden sword by quite a lot, but 0.7 attack speed, which is very slow, even compared to a wooden axe that is slow. But if you actually manage to land a hit with it, then you get haste 10, which makes your next attack much, much quicker, and so on and so forth. So as long as your attacks connect and you don't miss, you are in a good place. Let's unpack these. Ah, knockback. As you're saying, that might be useful. Sure, I'm going to use that, actually. I have the helmet part of the set as well. That kind of neutralizes the downside from this being 0.7, because yes, it's 0.7, but now it's also 40% quicker than that. And there's the +1 attack damage leggings. And the disarming bow that I knew was over here. We've got some iron. I just have to not lose this box to the lava. In fact, I'm just going to put that in here for safekeeping. Very brief moment of haste also means breaking a pick after hitting a mob with the sword is quicker. Playing a little bit too aggressive with them bees. Let's use that. Nope, nope, and nope again. Oh boy. Maybe doing a lot more damage now, but this armor also has less armor on it. So I've kind of managed to glass cannon myself again, because yeah, that's +5 or +6, I think, for regular leather, and it's +2. It's bad. And that's +1, +1, +2. It attack, but it does not protect. Oops. Get up there. Anything behind the tree? Not this time. Ah, there's one though. Food, more of the armor, and a potion. Here come the cave spiders. Just one though. Yeah, this ended up, not particularly by design, being a rather poison-heavy area between the cave spiders and the bees. Making sure that creeper stays over there. Swing and a miss. There we go. Nothing in that tree. Good. Got a random loot. Hi! Hopefully there's something good in that. That can stack, that can go. Yeah, we got Prot 1 chain boots. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Don't need the torches. Let's get that on the bar. Loot low. Yeah, I completely forgot that that's a thing that was in this area. Another such and such happens when you break a spawner type of pickaxe. Namely, all nearby mobs get slowed. Which I guess is better than what I was using before. Quite useful. Semi-hidden back here we have KVT. Don't think I really need the shulker shell too badly. Well, maybe I do. I think we already have one of them. Main thing in there is the Totem of Undying. Right, let's try not to get shot to pieces by these. Backing up. Back. Hey, spider jockey. Not bad. Huh. Is that really the first time I've died in this entire map? I guess it is. It's a bit surprising, actually. fooled around too much with the armor set. Very much wooden weapon buff, but no actual defense. There aren't too many things in this map that 65 levels are used for. There are a couple. Hopefully we can build back up to level 30 again, or that kind of area, without too much issue, though. A few of the things that require levels are also in the casino, so it's going to be very much luck whether we actually see any of those. Hopefully we will. No enchanting table in the map, no anvils, so it's only a few select items that need levels at all. Don't think we lost anything to the ledge as well, which is nice. That back there, take these. Yeah, let's move back a sec. Throw some more stuff in the ender chest. It's not too far of a walk. Almost at the end of the area, though that's not really the end of the area if we want to full clear everything, which I do. Because we have the entire second smaller layer down there to go. That. That goes there, that goes here. I'm not going to be using the remote detonator. As fun as it is, it's also fairly dangerous. Maybe. See, that's even worse armor, though. That's not great. It's this, which I think is the really nice thing for this area in particular. Sharpness 1 stone sword would usually be good, but we have armor that improves wooden swords in particular. And I think the hazard armor is particularly good here because we have the bee riding bow things. And the creepers. And both of those do quite a bit of damage. And this has Prot 2 and Blast Prot 2. Yeah. It's a good moment to break out that knockback. I don't remember if this was upgrade fragments or a chip. It's upgrade fragments. Which is arguably better than a chip because I can exchange the tier 3 for a chip. I'm not going around the edge. I'm just going to go straight up here. It gives these spawners slightly less time to do wacky shenanigans and spawn a bunch of mobs. So they're trying to do that anyway. And here's the wool. Purple. Whoop whoop. Now I have to get down to the lower layer. And there is one way to do that right here. Torch, torch, torch. Yeah, you actually do a fair bit of damage when my armor is this terrible. Fortunately, knockback. But I think is stuck. Run, run. Miss, miss, miss. There we go. Nice hitboxes game. Reaper immediately spawned and immediately died because he spawned too close. Well, spawned on the Phantom too close over lava. More shoes. Why did I put this many shoes in this area? Get the glass bottle. Got in here. Another bramble thorn. There's the chest plate, finally. Well and good, but I have the casino chest plate, which is better. Mostly. That one actually has +1 additional armor. Less attack damage. And it doesn't have the weapons break slower. And it doesn't have the thorns. And, etc., etc. Oh, this. Yep, Yep. I ended up boxed in by too many things too close to that spawner. Gave it time to spawn again right on top of me. Whoops. Not the easiest of areas, this one. Clearly. In fact, I would dare to say that the map's difficulty in general kind of jumps up at around this point. I've gone too far. This way. We go from here again. Down this direction, and then, right, back over here. Drop down. Still got the wool. Okay, I don't think we lost too much to the lava. That. Got the shulker box that I didn't put back in the ender chest. For some reason. Not got the bow. It's rather annoying. Have any spare bows in here? Yes, I do. Take that, just for want of having anything else. Yeah, maybe I should have had the timer of undying on the hotbar. It could have been useful there. Do I want +1 attack damage? This actually has more armor. The other armor is max healthy armor. Which is great if you're after max health. Kind of drop creeper spawner, though the fact they're glowing gives the game away somewhat. A random loot high from there. Tunic. It's a puzzle game. Kind of. Tunic is many things. I don't really even know how to begin describing Tunic for somebody who hasn't played it. Guess this area is kind of tunic-y with the trees. Too many things. Potions, potions, potions. Armor, 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 armor. Things, stuff. So many things, so much stuff. This loops back around to somewhere I've been. Exactly now how comes these all got to be unprimed. Shan't complain though. Right. Yep. No, you don't. Delivery of creepers is not appreciated. Another set of drop creepers up here. Just gonna run past them, I think. Uh-oh. Huh. Good. Enough. Chip number 2. And now I think we're done. Good. Don't really need to bother with this spawner, do I? Took it out anyway, though. Gets me more levels, I suppose. Doesn't really get me anything else, but it gets me more levels. And we're back up to the top layer. How's you? I'm good. I have died twice to this area, proving that it is difficult than any area prior. At least to me. What is this 14er brush? Yes. Several of them. So these cylinders are actually 2 brushes. I could probably have done it in 1 brush, or like a multi-brush or something. But it's 1 brush to make the cylinder, and then 1 brush to replace any block with air above it, and with only 1 face exposed, i.e. not the edges, with grass. Put some long grass on that, throw in some trees, catenary brushes, manually built bridges, bing bang bong, you have an area. So my copy of Tears of the Kingdom did in fact arrive today. Hooray! They didn't ring the doorbell though, they just stuck it through the letterbox. But yes, can confirm, first hour of the game, good. I'll probably go back to it after I've finished streaming this for the day. Well, I like little cursed maps. But I made this, so you probably knew that already. Armor. Let's go back to these shoes. Back to this helmet as well. I've used the funny wooden weapon armor. Building up the stock of potions that I'm never going to use. Do I have any more spare chests? Got some over here, haven't I? I have just an upgrade shard chest. I think I had some more stuff just thrown in the ender chest as well. Too much stuff. Too many things. I amass too many things. Running out of room in the armor chest. It's fine, most of this up here is junk, anyway. Where's the other shulker shell? I'm sure I have one floating around somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I already combined the 2 of them that I had. Let's just throw more random things in here. Get the Shattering Axe there. Bramblethorn is Unbreaking 10, so that's not gonna vanish in a hurry. Stack of that. Torch. The Hoarder is pretty broken. Get a couple of these on the bar. Let's see what we have from all of our random loot. We have random loot. Breaking 1 sharpness 3. It's good. Doesn't mesh with these at all, but it's good. Did I lose the really good chestplate? I think I lost the really good chestplate. Because now I'm using the less good chestplate. It's fine, it matters not. We have a spare very good chestplate. Because I rolled a duplicate earlier. So it actually doesn't matter in the end. That. I've forgotten where I was putting one of these. Yep, there's that. Take that. And throw in more junk. How much iron do I have now? 4 there, 4 there. 3 nuggets worth. 3 nuggets worth. 28 nuggets worth. 3 ingots worth. Right. Back to the casino. It's twice I've tried to place a block there and then missed. This is actually a full map. Well, surprise. Is that a duplicate? Have I found one of these in this map yet? In this run of this map yet? I know I've rolled this before, but I can't remember if it was in this playthrough. Anyway, yes, offhand regen thing. Absorption 1 shield that refreshes every 30 seconds. Like a couple of the other things, it's kind of designed for if you're in multiplayer, because it affects everybody within 20 blocks as well. So, better if you have more than one person. Still decent if you don't, though, I think. Refreshing absorption 1 shield is generally quite nice. This I think is one of the worst ones. Though it has some use. When a mob is killed, all of the mobs within 20 blocks that have 5 HP or less also instantly die. It's not bad, but it's something you kind of have to go out of your way to make happen. Proactively leave mobs on low health and not kill them. And then we have this. Which is kind of a remnant from Bridge Map. This was in Bridge Map. You break a pick. It makes breaking all the other spawners around. You break a pick. You break a spawner with the pick. It's slow. But then you get haste 10. So then you break all the other spawners nearby really, really quickly and extend that buff duration for each other spawner you break. Basically, it's a fun box destroyer. Also doesn't have much durability, but you break a spawner, you get 1 durability back. So, yeah, it's a fun box destroyer. There aren't really any fun boxes in the map, though, at least not like that. So, it's also pretty bad, at least in this map. think we did get this before. I mean, what would I like the most? Do I want Absorption 1 when I eat food, or do I want Absorption 1 that refreshes on its own every 30 seconds? Pretty similar, aren't they, really? I think I'd rather have it when I eat food. Other one would be more useful if there were other players around to also receive the buff. If they're around. Did I not unlock the intersection? I thought I did. But apparently not. That, or somehow going back to 1.19.3 broke it, but I don't see how that would possibly happen. It's just another tag check. It's not anything complicated. Weird. Oh well. It's only going to take me a minute or so to run all the way back manually. Could have also just given myself the tag. I don't remember what it is. Could have looked at the command block though. But why do that and cheat when I can just do it legit and it'll only take slightly longer? Gives me an excuse to use this shortcut as well. Unlock teleporter. Go gadget teleporter. Yeah, it does work. I don't. How did I not use that last time to get back to? Whatever. I don't know what happened. Yeah, definitely explained that though. I didn't imagine it. Strange. I need to turn on the light. I've turned on the light. And gotten the headphone cord wrapped up and everything. Unhook yourself from the armrest. Is it really an armrest? What do you call this, an armrest? Gaming chair armrest. I suppose it's still an armrest. I don't know. I think of armrests as being things that are attached to sofas or settees. Or lounge chairs, more than gaming chairs, but I suppose it is still an armrest. Area 11! It's up there. The first time you go up this elevator, you get stuck on a piece of glass. And you see flushed. And the tripwire activates, there's a little bit of a delay, the glass gets removed, and the next times you use the elevator, it's all perfectly fine. I could have also blocked off the flushed. It's still there. You get to see them on your way up. Free additional shulker box. And here we go. More spiders! And other things. Now, this is only bow-wielding skeletons. These, although they are ranged mobs, are not bow-wielding skeletons. So if I attempt to disarm them with this... See, it does not disarm them. Though it is managing to kill them. Which is really just as good. Yes, we have spiders, they have axes, so if you had a shield, they would be able to break your shields. The first shields in the map are only in the next area, though. Charge 3. Ooh, yes. Damage is had. Am I on hard? I'm not even on hard and they do so much damage. This proves how rubbish the armor I have is. But yes, these are dangerous mobs. Who knew a mob with an axe could be so scary? These, not nearly as bad in comparison. Here we have an iron sword and an iron pick, which is also very useful for breaking the iron ore, which is in this area. It's not much of it, but there's a little bit. Probably enough for the iron block when combined with the iron that I already have. Activate M.E.M.E strats. Pillar up. Again, some knockback could be useful here. I'm being slayed by the slayers. I think I gave them axes. Pretty sure. Yeah, to you too. This area shouldn't be too bad as long as I'm pretty slow and careful with it. Spawners are fairly spaced out. I just don't want to trigger more than one at once if I can avoid it. Certainly don't want to end up fighting more than one of those at once. It's like shooters, on the other hand, I really don't care. Food! Because I didn't know what else to put in this box. Gonna leave that iron there for a second. For good reason. Again, potions. This area just has a whole lot of random, non-random loot items in its chests. Yeah, lure you away. Pick off one at a time. Whoop! I was trying to stroll to the hotbar slot with the Totem of Undying on it. Almost had it, but I strolled too far. Where did that spider even come from? Brrr. Rubbish. Some of my things fell down here. Including a purple concrete powder. I don't even need that. Got that, got that, got that. Again, I don't think I lost anything actually relevant. If I lost anything at all. Wouldn't be surprised if I did. There was the ledge right there. Blocks. I think I lost blocks. I appear to be blockless. I think I'm raw ironless as well. Oh well. There'll be much more iron later. Come on. Go. Grab that. I think, yeah, there's that down there as well, still. Making sure none of my other stuff is still down here that I missed. Oh, fish. Everything else will have fallen way back down to the bottom. I don't feel like going all the way down there. I'm kind of hoping nobody gets knocked off this area, because if they do, they might end up down on that ledge way down there. There's not any lava or anything way down there, it's just a big old drop. Which means regaining stuff is possible, but very annoying, because you have to somehow get down there. So, I hope that doesn't happen to people. Extremely boring chest. Stack of coal. Can you tell I didn't really know what to put in most of these? This area doesn't really have items. It doesn't have its own items. There is no armor set. There is no unique gear. So I just give random stuff instead. the end. This and the dishwasher are both very, very short areas. We have our 4 gapples and our stack of scaffolding for the trouble. Magenta wool. There's a weird lighting bug here, but I actually kind of like it, because it looks like, I don't know, the sun is over there. It looks like there's somehow directional light. I think it looks cool. I wish I knew how to do it on purpose, but it's just a lighting bug. Maybe it could be done on purpose with a well-placed light block. Let's go back for this iron. Reason why I didn't grab it right away is because this block is trapped. Trapped! Nothing terribly substantial, nothing clever. Just an observer and 8 TNT. This map doesn't really have that many traps in it. And that one was placed really late. It was placed after Comp's beta test. Spawned 1, I can deal with that. And another random loot high. What do I not need? Food. I have plenty of food, and I'm gonna get more food from the random loot, probably. Maybe. Who knows? It's random. Magenta wool! I think we can do the next 2 areas. Throw more stuff in there. Yeah, there's some emeralds, which I forgot the existence of when I was making bonus objective and emerald block. So you could potentially grind for emeralds up there and not do the expected method. Whoops! Hopefully people don't notice that and don't try and kill a whole bunch of those up there and end up breaking all the spawners before that becomes a factor. Hopefully. Potions, potions, potions. Potions and gapples. Should I put the rest of the iron? Things are terribly unsorted around here. Efficiency 1. Stone pick. Don't think I got anything terribly great out of that. It's a tiny bit more iron again. Maybe I should take the faster pick. But you break spawn and nearby mobs become slow is cool and all, but it's also a slow pick. casino time again. Only got 2 chips this time. Hey, actually landed on top of the pillar this time. Beautiful. Another dehoarder. I'll use it though. They only stopped using the previous one because it got fairly broken. Take a new one. Right, next we have the dishwasher. If you are somehow unfamiliar with the gag behind this, Lost Embers by Cake. I forgot to use my upgrade crystal. Fine, I'll do it next time. Lost Embers by Cake has an area called the Oven, which is an oven. And then there was an area in 3HM 20.5, I want to say? 20 or 21.5. Which was mostly just to test the data pack, but people decided to test it very thoroughly and make a really, really stupid map. Stupid by the standard of regular 3HMs, but that map had an area in it called the Microwave, I think. So yes, we have joke areas in our CTM maps named after kitchen appliances now. Here is me continuing that chain with the dishwasher. I knew I wanted an area based off a kitchen appliance. At the time that I was making the map, our dishwasher broke, and we ordered a new one, and the new one also didn't work. So they had to deliver a replacement for that as well. So when I was coming up with, which kitchen appliance should I put in this map, dishwasher ended up being the relevant and obvious choice. Yeah, it's a dishwasher. Then at the bottom we have plates, and then glasses, the little plastic baskety things that you put your utensils in. And up at the top we have more glasses. And a Tupperware thing. Some kind of container. A box. Let's take that, and I don't need the 4 lesser potions. Area actually ended up being probably a little bit too easy. Top layer we have more of the phantom creepers again. What's up here apart from that casino chip? Okay. Now I have to somehow get down. There's a couple of spawners hanging off of chains, which are going to be very, very annoying if I actually want to break them. I think I should probably just ignore them. Loud. Gone down a bit further before I started bridging. Oh well. Too late. Again, this area doesn't really have its own mobs. It's just using a whole bunch of mobs from the previous areas. Including those, back again. Well, I certainly lost some things that time. This area is easy, he says. Casual creeper to the face. Yes, my things have most certainly gone absolutely everywhere. Okay. I am now in a generally horrible position. I'm gonna have to try and make do with things that I got out of that box, and I'm gonna die again. I think I'm gonna need a new set of gear. Just call that stuff dead. If we get anything out back from that, it will be a bonus, but I'm gonna re-equip. Fortunately, I have lots of stuff with which I can do that. This map is good like that. Grab another one of these, another one of those. That'll do, sure. That. I could just pick basically anything and it'll be decent, at least. A couple of these, maybe. Do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. Pick more torches. I need arrows. Do I have arrows? I have arrows. I have slowness arrows. Don't need the slowness arrows. You. That's what I was looking for. Then, instant health 2, please. Or that, sure. I'm back in being pretty much just as geared as I was before. I may not have a death data pack. Grave data pack. But there is much spare stuff. So even infantry wiping is no great loss. Still, I would like back the stuff that I can get. That. Many potions. Maybe I should just have that in my offhand. drop down here and grab those. I wanted to go down here at some point anyway. Down here is where the blazes lie. Maybe I went down here a bit too quick. Yeah, I definitely did. Back up again. Go down there later. Let's take care of the top layer first. There. Path acquired. Here is the wall. Quick way to do this area, if you don't care about full clearing it, is just bridge across, scoot along this wall and grab the wall. I've seen several people independently do that. Very quick. Not a strategy that's hard to come up with at all. This area does have a couple of nice things in it, and I would like them. Kill creepers. Break spawners. Nice. I think we cleared this layer. There are blazes around, but that's fine. They're down on the layer below. Now, each one of these has somewhere in it a chest. It's in a different place for each one, though. Here it is. And in each chest is a sword. The same sword. You end up with 3 copies of this sword, but it's a good sword. And yoink. As you would expect to find in a collection of cutlery inside of a dishwasher, we have a meat knife. Smite 1, Mending. When you kill an undead mob with this weapon, all other mobs within 10 blocks gain 10 seconds with a 2. That is good. It's not wood, but I don't have any other wooden armor on anymore anyway. So it's good. It's Smite, but even better. Really, really, really good against undead. Not quite so much against anything else. But still a great sword. This chest is not worth going for. But I want to go for it anyway, just to show you what it is. Yeah, okay. Now, there is lava down there, so I really don't want to fall down there. Oh, I put a chest down there, did I? You remember this being here. It's another tier 3 upgrade cluster, which gives me another casino chip, so I'll very much take it. I did not bring enough blocks for this. Let's just drop down and then block my way up like this. Get out of here. Blockity block block block. But yes, as you can see, we have shields. The only shields in the map, unless you get the ancient debris from the casino and turn that into a shield, because crafting recipe. Unless you do that, the only shields in the map. And they're nerfed. Oh, yes, this cake is here because Lost Embers, which is the first map with the kitchen appliance in it, with the oven, is made by cake. That's why cake. Cake. Thumbs up for cake. You can see me do the thumbs up for cake, but I did the thumbs up for cake. Cake. Shield! Plus 10% speed, plus 2 armor, plus 0.5 damage. So even if you don't use it as a shield, it's still a decent offhand item. However, while blocking, gain poison 2 and become greatly slowed. You want to have the ability to block. You want a shield that some people consider overpowered. You can have a shield. But I'm gonna make you take damage when you use it. And also not be able to move. So yes, you can block creepers with this, you can block arrows with this, you can take less damage from things with this. But you're not gonna take no damage. And the pink wall. And I'm gonna throw this and the spare these in there. No casino chips from that area, but I do have these, which I can turn into casino chips. Yeah, I'm quite proud of what I came up with for these shields. and the damage when blocking on them. But unfortunately, I think the vast majority of people are not going to go for that chest. People just beeline for the wool, grab the wool, and leave the area, which is fair enough. But that means that that chest is not seen, and that's the only place where this item exists. So... whoops. Maybe in the next map, I can use the item again. And people will actually find it, and it will have relevance. Roll the dice again. Got the spinning drill. Already seen that. Oh, and we have this. One in offhand, if you have 5 HP or less, gain Regen 2. All other players within 30 blocks gain Regen 1. And plus 10% max health. Again, it's another offhand which benefits you if you have more people around. Regen 2 when you're on 5 health or less is obviously a very good defensive thing. If you're taking a lot of damage, then it also means other people are going to get some periodic Regen 1. Which is also nice. Is it better than anything else? I don't really know. I haven't used it too much. I'll try it, I suppose. Although, the next area... oh boy, the next area. Man, the next area. The next area could very easily go very wrong. I'm dumping a lot of these. That... this is all fine, I think. Should have one of these. Now! I like areas with gimmicks. This next area is the most gimmicky area in the map. Remember that one time I made a gem map and it was all Elytra based? Yeah. That idea is back. If the area ever decides to load. We have these. We have Elytra. It's unbreakable. And we are way over at 5,000 blocks away from the rest of the map. So you cannot bring the Elytra back. If you step on the pressure plate, then it clears those fancy things from those pressure plates. Elytra be gone. Jump devices be gone. So you can't take these back and forth between the rest of the map unless you do some weird stuff. Like KVT did in his speedrun. You're not supposed to be able to take this to the rest of the map anyway. These. You put them down, the tadpole that it spawns immediately dies, and you get a second or two of very high level jump boost. It's kind of like a firework rocket, but you can only use it if you have a block to place it on. So you can't use it in midair like you can with firework rockets. But you can do this. Whee! And immediately we have nice things. There's also a bunch of blazes everywhere, and they're going to spawn really, really rapidly. We have ghasts. They're also going to spawn really, really rapidly. When you have 30 levels or more, gains an additional +2 armor. It gets +1 and plus a little bit of attack damage, but if you have the levels for it, it suddenly becomes really good. Flight suit. It's excellent. When flying, you have fire resistance, and some additional armor, and some additional whatever the other thing is. Armor toughness. So it's really, really good for this area, but only for this area. It is good in general, though. It's not an awful item, even if you're not flying. +2 armor, +5% speed, blast prot 3, proj prot 1. But when you are flying, it basically means that the blazes suddenly stop being a problem. Which is really good. Veterans armor. This area has a lot of nice things in it. Because this area is tricky to be in with things firing at you from every direction all of the time, so I want to make it worth your while. Hello. Firing a bow, gain 3 seconds of speed too. If your shot dealt damage, then you have 50% chance of getting your arrow back again. And also it has Proj Prot 3. It's good. Also, this area has a ton of iron in it. It's spread out, but it's there. This is most likely going to be the area when your iron block comes from. Also that. Whenever you kill a mob, gain 10 additional XP points. That could be useful for things that require a lot of levels. Yes. Synergies. Whoop. 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 XP, XP, XP. XD. No spawner in this corner. There's a spike is in the way. Yeah, he also has a really dumb name. Invasion of the Giant Obsidian Spikes. It's like the name of an old cheesy B movie. Invasion of the XYZ. Give me that. Give me these. Now, originally, the ghasts in this area had a blast radius 2 instead of blast radius 1. It was horrible. I changed that very, very quickly after I alpha tested because that was bad. That meant you basically couldn't ever stand still in this area at all. Otherwise you just get blown up. What with how little armor there is in this map, blast radius 2 ghasts are bad. And time to leave. There's just a couple of chests in particular that I would really like, because you can see they're the casino chip chests. Give me that. And I think there's a third one somewhere, off in this direction. There's the third one somewhere. Whoops. Almost killed myself with the jump device. Okay, is that a full set of the experience boost armor? It is. Very good. Speaking of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, if you somehow looked at these little constructions with the spawners in up here and thought, these somehow in a very blocky, low graphic-y, low fidelity kind of way look kind of like the Guardians from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes, that's what they're based off of. Vaguely. Is anybody gonna make that connection without me saying it? Probably not. They just kind of look like lamps on legs. But it's what they're based off of. Gotta land here, jump up. Wall box, very well protected with some extra bars and things, just in case of explosion. Where the heck did you come from? Kinda mattered more when the ghasts had explosion radius 2, since I turned that down. Doesn't really matter as much. I kind of intended some aerial combat to happen in this area, with the player fighting ghasts with the bow in midair. Like this. I don't think that really happens too much. I might have accidentally nerfed the area too much and made it too easy from when it was too hard to begin with. So, power 3 bow. It's just a good, no-frills, decent bow. And I will take it. And now I will leave. And weave back and forth so I don't crash into anything at high speed. Like a Sporkle or a KVT or anybody of that ilk. We're almost up to 30 levels. I can almost use all of this lovely armor and have nice things. Like wool. And why did I come back here? That's not what I wanted to do. Stepped on the plate by instinct. That's not what I wanted to do. What do we have in here? Oh yes, 16. Good. Yeah, here's this. Here's our full set of armor, which will be very, very, very nice when we just have a little bit more level. Some of these. Some of this other gubbins. Bad. Bad. I will actually just take that. 2, 3. Where did I get the packed mud from? Not sure where that came from. Right. Anything good? Another echo shard. Already have one. More gold fluid boots. Already have them. I should have grabbed them from the ender chest while I was up there in the first place. These are good. The Vast, which is coming up next, has a bunch of gold armor in it, so the gold flow boots will finally be useful, potentially. So I'm almost at level 30, so the veteran's armor will also be very useful. I suddenly have a choice of things that provide me with lots of armor. Nothing for ages, and then 2 good armor sets come along at once. Back down. Down, 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 down. $18. More block. Woo! Still got 3 areas to go, even, and we have sufficiently traded enough for the emerald block. Iron block. Woo! There's no fancy fireworks for either of these. But we have them. Emerald block. Bing. Iron block. Boom. Only 3 objectives left. And we will do those next time, because that is all the time that which I have. On a stretch now, we'll be able to finish this in 1 more stream. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe. Until next time. I shall see you soon.